Alright. Oh god, I always sneeze before stream. Um, this is the first time I've spoken in about 2 days. So, apologies if I don't know what to say because, um, about my chin, which is, the thing that we're gonna talk about for a little bit. A few people suggested that I didn't talk with my stitches being so brand new because of, all the movements with my chin, and we didn't want to irritate it. And so I was like, sure, why not? So I just haven't spoken for 2 days, and I don't know. I think that's probably the longest I've been quiet for. Hey Mel, what's up? uh, but before the tier listing, I'm gonna talk a little bit. If I'm being honest, if you're only here for the tier listing, I'll say come back in like 30 minutes. But until then, uh, there were so many things in my last stream that I just completely forgot to mention, so I'm gonna start with those first. Ooh, something just happened to my screen. That's kind of creepy. Anyways, something I mentioned a few streams ago was that I was buying new masks because mine got destroyed when I got a haircut. You weren't there for that. They confused the strings for my mask with my actual hair, so they just like slit that off. And then they slid off the temp mask that they gave me, and then they had to give me another new mask. It was a thing. But I got two Attack on Titan ones. There's a gray one and a green one. But here's the thing, not only did I get these masks, but I wore this one specifically when I was skating and fell on my face. As you can see from the inside and the outside, no blood stains. I bled through this mask twice. When we first got home, Ray offered to wash it for me. The blood washed off. I put on the mask again when we went to the hospital. Bled through that, obviously. Didn't clean it till like a day later because we were all just really tired. Blood also washed off, so masks are pretty great. Uh, it's also the one that kept my chin together the entire time, so Attack on Titan masks, 10 out of 10. But yeah, so I got those masks the other today, and I didn't mention it, which was weird because people asked me to mention it when they came in. So yeah, they came in. And then with my haircut, I feel like every time I stream, something's gonna be different. The first time I streamed, I still had my long hair with the you know, I have an undercut now, but my first stream I didn't have that. My second stream was when I had longer hair but the undercut. And then the third stream, I got bored of having long hair, so I just like snipped it all the way around. And then this stream, I have my chin scar. So I don't know. I think every stream this is just gonna be something new with me. Hopefully I don't break myself. I mean, and then there's a third thing that I wanted to mention before I got into my hospital story. I don't remember what it was though. The mask came in. My haircut kept changing. Looks great. The chin scar adds to it. Thank you. But yeah, I think I should just get into the chin scar story because I can't remember what the follower thing. So I always have to reset it between every stream because sometimes people follow and then unfollow, and it's my stream manager things hasn't changed from 14 to 15, so I feel like that person might have unfollowed too. Apologies if you didn't, but yeah. So I'll probably have to reset it again too. But I just want to say thanks to Asriel, Ellie, and Pearscape was here already. But shout out to Pearscape too for all following me off stream. But yeah. So what had happened was on 13th, Friday the 13th, which is actually my lucky day. A lot of people tend to be like, "Oh, bad luck. You crash on Friday the 13th," but I personally find Friday the 13th to be very lucky for me. But I did crash down a hill and split my chin open, so yeah. maybe not so lucky, but it's still my lucky day. I did not care what happened. It's still my lucky day. Fun fact, I actually met a new friend because I went to the hospital. But it wasn't at the hospital. Hey Az. So let me just start off on the 11th. The story starts off 2 days before it actually happens. I am teaching my friend how to skateboard. So I probably was really cocky afterwards because I was teaching people how to skateboard. And that entire night, you know, teaching how to skateboard, they almost fall, I laugh at them, yada yada yada. I think I'm doing pretty great, you know, as an instructor. You know, Friday the 13th, you had your party that day. Right? Friday the 13th is always so great, but I guess people are just stereotyped about it. Hey yo, yeah, Kev Half-Blood. After I tell my story, we are going to be doing some tier listing. But the story might take a little while. Yeah, it starts on the 11th. I'm teaching my friend how to skateboard. It's going pretty well. I teach them how to turn left and right. They still need to cling onto my arm because they're afraid of falling, but they know how to steer now. If you missed last stream, I mentioned that at one point they almost wiped out. They kicked off my board, and the board went. It was so close to hitting someone's car, but it just slid underneath it, and that heart attack because I was going to leave Harley there. I was ready to jump the fence and run. But yeah, so yeah, I taught them how to skate, and then like 2 days later, I'm skating with my friend. I'm like, wow, you know, I'm not the worst at this. I'm teaching other people how to skate. So I decided to go down a hill. Surprisingly, the hill that I wanted to go down was a lot steeper and a lot bigger. It was bigger, steeper, and it was more rocky. I showed Mel the photo actually. That hill you saw was the small hill. That was the one that my friend told me to go on first, so shout out to Ray for taking care of me. And it wasn't an even hill. It went steep, but then it sloped a little bit, and then it steeped again. So as you caught air, when you hit that plateau, you zoom across because you're not catching air, but you're also not going slower. But that's when my hat fell off, and you're not supposed to turn around while on the skateboard. But I completely forgot that I was on it because I was like, oh, my hat fell off. Oh, let me just go grab it. And you can see my feet moving backwards as I'm like, wait, let me turn around. So as I'm on the plateau, I turned my body completely, but then I was like, wait a second, I'm still on my bird. So I turned straight ahead again as we dip. So now I'm shooting forward again because I put my foot back down. And so I'm shooting forward, and I just go, no, if I don't bail now, it's gonna be a lot worse. So I jumped off, forgetting that I'm on a hill, so my center of gravity and everything just flats forward, and because I went head first, my jawline literally cut me. So, you know, speaking of sharp jawlines, yeah, no, so I smashed against the floor. I actually smashed against it twice now that I'm like looking at the video again, because it's gone. I healed, but this and this I scraped my skin for. I mean, I probably shouldn't flip out my lip for you guys, but I had several cuts on my lip, specifically 2 over here on top of each other and 1 up here. And then my jaw locked, so this side was super tight and this one was like super loose. And so eating was a pain that first day because moving this was just a lot of pressure. But if I ate on this side, it got in the cuts. And then, you know, I just skinned my hands a little, skinned my knee. I ripped my hoodie. That pink hoodie that I was wearing in the last stream, I ripped that. And where the rip was, there was a little skin on my chest, so... You know, it was a fun time. I was laughing throughout most of it, but I don't know. I guess not everyone found it as funny as I did because I guess they were concerned. Oh my god. Yeah, that reaction exactly. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, Thomas, are you okay? Do you need the hospital? Should we get you stitches right now? Should we just stitch you up right now? Oh my God, I hope it heals." And I'm just like, I'm still laughing at the video because I just go face plants, and like so many people were like, "Wow, I really hope it heals. You're gonna ruin your face." And it's just like, do you see this? It's not even on my face. It's literally my chin. So unless you're underneath me, which is kind of fucking kinky, you're not gonna really see it. Actually, a lot of people are shorter than me. I'm only 5'8", but so many people here are shorter than me, so they probably can't see it. But that's not the point. Basically, what I'm saying is, a lot of people, instead of being like, I hope you're okay," end of story, they're like, "I hope you're okay. Your face is gonna be ruined now. I hope it heals properly." And it's just, wow, way to prioritize my looks over, you know, my actual health. I actually went on a rant on that about that on Instagram, and you're 5'5". Ooh, not that much shorter than me, like yay big. But yeah, I went on a rant about it on Instagram, being like, "Wow, you guys care a lot about my chin, but you can't fucking drink water for your chapped ass lips." By the way, speaking of chapped lips, one of my friends was asking for a oh, everyone in chat is short. Okay. One of my friends was asking for like Stitcher's update every now and then, and in each update they keep yelling at me because my lips aren't chapped, despite how many cuts and stuff I have, and it's just I don't know. I drink water, I guess. But yeah, the reason why I don't have the band-aid on now is because, one, it's all stitched up. The only thing the band-aid really would do is to make sure that, I mean, not stitched up, it's, all healed up, like, underneath the stitches, it's already, like, mended together. So the only thing the band-aid really does is prevent me from touching it, which I don't really do. However, my skin isn't the best for, like, band-aid sticking, because in the hospital, the nurse went through a few of them because it just wouldn't stick. But yeah, so that was the skating incident. My lip is fully healed. I bashed into my teeth, so like it ripped under and then over. So if you look at my finger, pretend this is my lip. I had one just like at the very top, the one that you could see, and one right just underneath it, and that one was deep, and it just. Oh, but also, this tooth. I feel like if I do another fall like that, this tooth is gone. It's. I'm not gonna have it anymore. I feel like I need to go out and buy that toothpaste specifically for gum recovery, gum healing. Because the only ones I have is for cavities, and it's just like, this one's kind of loose. If I fall like that anytime soon, we're gone. This is gone. I'm gonna be toothless. But yeah, without further ado, I feel like it's time to get onto the tier listing. So what I plan to do is I'll do the tier listing just for myself once, and then if you guys want to, we can do a second tier listing where the chat decides where each person goes. And also, I realized I didn't do my favorite thing yet. Something that I really enjoy doing is pulling up the stream and just going at it. So, hi, welcome to the live stream. 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 Can you tell that I used to watch Dan Howell? I still do. He's pretty cool. I still do. Alright. Also, in comes Nightbot. Every 20 minutes, as long as people are chatting, Nightbot will do that little message just because I can get very fucking loud. I swear a lot. And sometimes I touch on sensitive topics. I am someone who talks about death a lot. Mel knows about this. We always talk about death on my server. But yeah, without further ado, let's head on to the tier listing. So I found this on Toymaker. You do have to log in to actually use it, but I just signed in with Twitter. So here we have the 14 Olympians because of, no one can fucking make up the mind about. Wait, what do you mean, shush? It's something that. Hey, I'm outing myself about it too. We both talk about wanting to die a lot. But yeah, because no one can make up the mind about how many who the Olympians really were. There's 14 of them, and I feel like just because 14 Olympians, 5 categories, that would be like 2 to 3 each tier, and I feel like we could add another tier list to it. So let me just add a row below. A, B, C, D, E. Oops, nope. Like so. Oh wait, there's already an E. Wait, what? Did I fuck that up? Hold on. So this one would be D. It would be this color too. Alright. So I feel like, 6 is pretty good. Should I do 7? Because then we can do 2 in each row. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do 7. So let's add a new row below. Did my other laptop really... I don't know why it keeps doing this. Did my stream pause? Because on my other laptop, it said that it did pause. So hopefully, we're good? Okay, thank God. F, and that would be blue. Ta-da. Alright, so something that me and Mel were talking about was that regardless of who's first, Hesta has to be at the very top because that lady is still doing her job as a Greek god. But she said, fuck your family drama, I'm out. She gave her spot up to, I believe it was Hermes or Dionysus that she gave her spot to. But she was like, y'all are fucking crazy, I'm out of here. You guys can take my Olympian spots. I don't want a part of this. So for that, she is automatically tier S. Alright, and then for the bottom 2, I feel like that's going to be the Olympians that I really don't care for. So the Olympians that I believe deserve the title are obviously the children of Gaia and Kronos. Am I getting Uranus? Kronos. Uranus. Uranus, right? Anyways, so Hesta, Zeus, Hera, Demeter, Poseidon, and Hades, all of them would be up there. And then I love Apollo and Artemis, Ares and Athena, and then Aphrodite and I know this is a little controversial, but I like Hephaestus. Personally, for me, Hermes and Dionysus, I don't really think they deserve the Olympian status just because Dionysus, yes, he has insanity and partying and wine, but he also has grapevines and again, insanity, which is plants, and healing, which is already the twins and Demeter. So, all of his things kind of already overlap with existing Olympians. And Hermes, yes. Although none of the pre-Olympians are like really messenger gods, I feel like a messenger god kind of the Kronos and Rhea. The blessed. But wait, why did I read that as the blessed babies? Oh, Rhea. Alright, so I got Gaia completely fucked up. But yeah, because like a messenger god, I feel like that would be worthy of Olympian status, but just because of the vibe of all the other Olympians, I just don't think he deserves it. He's not that. Like, yes, you can call him the trickster god, and in that case, I'll like put him up higher. But of all of them, I personally feel like he can be a little below. Or perhaps Hephaestus, because there is already fire with Hesta. But he's the only god that actually makes weapons instead. Everyone else kind of just gets it from other people. So, with those being there, what I was going to do was only have Hesta as S tier and have everyone else like take on other placements. However, so it turns out Friday the 13th originally was a day for Venus, a day for love, a day for manifestations and stuff. So with that being said, granted that I wiped out and was sent to the hospital on Friday the 13th, I don't think Aphrodite wants me to put her anywhere below S or A. However, I don't know if I want to put anyone else in S, because Hesta kind of just deserves that. So I might put, actually, no, that works. I'll put Hephaestus down here. The Greek gods are kind of interchangeable, because I really don't think Dionysus deserves this role as like an Olympian. He's still a Greek god, but like not Olympian status. And then Hermes and Hephaestus, I feel like with both of them, they each have their own reasons for being there. Hesta is always going to be my number one. And something that I was going to do was put Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, and Artemis all up here. But now that we're doing 2, 2, and 2, and 2, the Mars Valentine's Day on the 14th of February, and not the 30th of February. Actually, that's because it's not even a Greek thing. Valentine's Day was started by Saint Valentine's, where he would marry soldiers so that they wouldn't have to fight in the war, because, you know, it was a little... Back then, being married prevented you from actually getting drafted. So in the Middle Ages, that's what he did, and that's why it's like a day of Valentine's Day. It's to celebrate, you know, his quote-unquote sacrifice. Yeah, Valentine's Day is actually a... is it Christian or the other one, the one that starts with P? I don't know. It's a Western religion, not a thing. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Saint Valentine was Roman, right? Wait, no. I swear it was Britain that it started in. But yeah, no. Basically, it wasn't Greek religion. It was newer religion. Hey, Ghost, what's up? We're just tier listing the Greek gods right now. But yeah, because I got sent to the hospital on Friday the 13th, which is Venus's day, she has to be A tier because I feel like she's gonna beat the shit out of me. But originally, when I was thinking about this, what I wanted to do was put Aphrodite and Apollo on B tier, because something that I've realized in my life is, so these four gods, Aphrodite, Apollo, Athena, and Artemis, they're very prevalent in my life. The thing is, Athena and Artemis, they only help me when I need it. And so that's why I wanted them to be A tier, and I was going to move Aphrodite and Apollo to B tier, because they're constantly helping me regardless of if I actually listen to them. And sometimes if I go the complete opposite way, they still go out of the way to then help me on that path. And so, for me, I personally like the fact that Athena and Artemis are passively helping me. They're not always looking out for me, but when they see that I need help, they'll lend a hand. I'd rather, you know, be helped when I need it, not being helped all the time, which is why I was going to put Apollo and Aphrodite below them. However, again, I got sent to the hospital on Friday the 13th, so I can't put Aphrodite any lower than A, because I feel like she's gonna kill me. But I will still put Apollo on the bottom tier, just because I love him, he knows that, but out of all the gods in that quad that I just mentioned, he is someone who will help me regardless of whether or not I listen to him. So, who do I put in B tier? Is it Athena or Artemis? Athena I made a pact with, so she really only helps me because... Dude, hospital on Friday the 13th? That's so ironic. Iconic, right? Oh, that's the thing I forgot to mention. So, I kept getting videos. Hold on, I'm gonna switch to the just a chatting screen. Hold on. So I kept getting videos being like, you're going to meet a new person on Friday the 13th. It's going to be Friday the 13th. And I joked with Ray saying that, what if at 11:59 I meet this person? Because me and Ray had been hanging out the entire day. We went skating, we went for a walk. I met no one. No one texted me. No one knew, like, DM'd me. And then, you know, I get into my skating accident. I get sent to the hospital. I don't meet anyone at the hospital. I actually, on my way back, I'm taking the bus. And at 11:50-ish, this dude sees my mask, the Attack on Titan one. And he strikes up a conversation with me. So I was like, whoa, he seems pretty cool. Let's talk to him. So I'm just chatting and stuff. And I realize, wait, it's 11, the last hour, haha, 11:59. I just made a new friend. So basically, TikTok knew that I was going to meet someone, and the only reason why I met this person was because I sent myself to the hospital. I sent myself to the fucking hospital, and that's how I meet new friends. So, yeah, I feel like Aphrodite was a little spiteful that I don't really listen to her, so she said, alright, time for you to bleed. For an origin story, right? That is like how you meet the side character. That's actually how I meet a lot of people. I meet so many people on my skateboard. I remember back when I lived in Ottawa, on the bike path, this girl was walking her dog. I was going as fast as I could. I don't see them because it was a hill, so I swerve. My board goes crashing into like the bushes, and I'm like on my ass, and then the dog's like licking me, and then just like, hi, I'm Thomas, and then the girl's like, hi, I'm yada yada, and we start talking, and that's how I make another new friend. And it's just, I am very coincidental with a lot of the people that I meet. It's always by accident. Ray, I actually had no classes for her throughout high school. The reason why I met her was because I met her friend, and her friend had a misconception about me, and so we all laughed about that together. And that's how I ended up befriending Ray. And then Mel. I really wasn't supposed to meet you, but Flora invited you to my server because we wanted to play Among Us, and I only met Flora because I joined a Percy Jackson Discord, which I probably would have never seen if I didn't see that one TikTok, because there was only one TikTok promoting the server, and that was it. So it's just like, everyone I've ever met has been by a chance. If I had decided not to join the server, if I had decided not to, yeah. Sorry, I'm just choking on air. Yeah, I met you because I'm mushy. So it's like, everyone I meet, it's by complete accident. And if I were to do one thing differently, I probably wouldn't know any of you. Like, with Ghost, I met Ghost because of Vay and Styx, but here's the thing, I met Vay because of Styx, and Styx, I started the conversation with Styx. They've been following me for like a year or two, but I only last year DM'd them because they followed me on Instagram. If I had never DM'd them on Instagram, they would have continued just being my follower on TikTok that I never talked to. And it was just like, a lot of things are on the spiral, and I find that pretty cool. Yeah. So it's just like, as much as I hate the idea of fate and how no matter what, everything's already lined up for you, it's still pretty cool that everything I've ever done, if I just did something differently, none of this would be here. I know for a fact, something in grade 7, if I had done that differently, I wouldn't be a streamer. Well, maybe I would have been a streamer, but like, not with the same circumstances. And you tried not to bully me for one stream, and then you gave up on that. Wow. You know what? What if I just... Nah, I've literally blocked people because they they just had typos. But nah, I'm not gonna block you just yet. Not yet. But yeah, story time over. I'm gonna go back to tier listing real quick. So something else I can do is I can keep Apollo on B tier and the other three of them on A tier, and then just move one of the other gods above. Because Artemis has always helped me out. Like, I know the phases of the moon. I used the moon to help me find my way back to my destination because I had gotten lost. So she's always just been there for me, so I can't put her down. But Athena has done so much for me that the only one I can see feasible to put down is Apollo. Wait a sec. Oh my god. Wait. Wasn't it Aphrodite, Athena, and Artemis in the Golden Apple story that led to the Battle of Troy? Or was that Aphrodite, Athena, and Hera? Yeah, I don't think it was Artemis. I think it was Hera. So like Aphrodite and Athena. Yeah. Yeah, and it was like the middle of the day too. It wasn't even like nighttime or sunset. It was like 4 p.m. Full ass moon. I missed a message, I believe. Anyways, so yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna put Artemis there. Because I don't think I should separate Aphrodite and Athena. I made a pact with Athena. I might get into that another time, or if we have more time after stream. But I made a pact with Athena, so she's looking out for me because there's something in it for her. But she is still working fucking overtime for me. Aphrodite has kind of always just been there for me, so yeah, they both. Hey Sticks, what the fuck? What? Wait, no, you were up at 2 a.m. my time. Why the hell are you up now? I know it's been like 10 hours, but still. But yeah, so, wait a second. I put my just chatting screen on, not my tier listing screen on. I'm sorry. You guys didn't see anything I just did. So yeah, ooh, actually, because my face cam is in the way, let me just do this instead. Boom. Trying to get better at waking up at decent hours. Hey, that's what Elliot is doing. My Elliot, not your Elliot, as. What did I miss because I went to roleplay with my friend? I was just talking about how, Athena has been the best for me. Good morning, trying to get better waking up goes. Yeah, so what I did was I put Hesta and Artemis at the top because Artemis has always been passively helping me. It's not very like, hey, do this or I'm not helping you anymore, but it also hasn't been like, I'm leaving you by yourself. So I feel like just the way I feel about people, Artemis will get S tier. I don't think I can separate Athena and Aphrodite. I feel like if I did that, I might actually get sent to the hospital again. Oh wait, but by doing that, I then have to move someone else from... You know what, I'll put you in S tier, E tier. Festus gets to put in E tier. Here's the thing. I don't like Hera. I don't like Hera. It's not like a Percy Jackson thing or a Olympus thing. It's like her myths and stuff. They don't really settle right with me. However, they settle better than Zeus. And no, they in terms of mythology, Zeus has it worse. But in terms of okay, but who's more likely to send you to the hospital, Athena or Aphrodite? Both of them. Alright. Both of them would. Let me just get my face cam back up here. So, as we've learned, Friday the 13th, that was Aphrodite. However, Athena has made it storm. Athena has gone up to Zeus, bullied him into making it storm because I wouldn't study for my test. If Ray was here, Ray would vouch that the tree in front of Ray's house almost got knocked down when I was shouting, because sometimes I just shout at the sky, random things. So I was like shouting, Athena, you can't make me do this, and then, you know, we had a fucking lightning strike. So, you can move it to the bottom. I know I can, but that's a lot of work. And I don't want to readjust it, you know? Wait, hold on. Do I have it locked? Because if I have it locked, then that might work. No, that's a lot of... Never mind, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, anyways, back to the tier listing. So, a lot of Greek mythology, though, wouldn't have happened without Zeus. But without Hera, a lot of things still could have happened. So, for that, I might put Zeus in C. I know what you guys are thinking. Just let me put him there for now. And you guys might also be like, wow, Poseidon's pretty chill. He's great. He should be high. No, I hate him. I hate his guts. He is disgusting to me. I was a huge fan of Medusa as a child. And with, you know, Medusa's origin stories finally, in the recent years, being told by other people, and more people realizing it, Poseidon is a fucking cunt. I do not give a fuck. He is Lowell. The only reason why he's not F tier is because those are Olympians who I don't believe deserve the Olympian title. Poseidon, because he's one of the original 6, deserves the Olympian title, but he's just a piece of shit. I feel like an ocean tornado is gonna come towards you now. You know what? If that happens, then so be it. But Poseidon knows exactly what he fucking did. So yeah, that's why he's below. And Hades. Hades is pretty good. I'm not sure if he's on par with Apollo, if I'm being honest. But he's definitely not Zeus rank, so I'm actually gonna move Zeus down here with Hera. So I'm gonna put Hades here. I'm gonna put Demeter here. Because, you know what? Demeter, when she saw that her daughter had run away, she rightfully so got mad at Zeus, because Zeus knew where the fuck Persephone was, and just didn't tell Demeter. So her lashing out is completely valid, her miss and everything else completely valid. She's just trying to live her best fucking life. And then, so I think I'm gonna put Hades and Ares in the same spot. I feel like that's, I feel like this, personally, is my interpretation of where each god stands. Hesta minded her own fucking business. When she saw that her siblings were fucking psychotic, she gave up her Olympian role. S tier. Artemis always looked out for me. Never told me that if I didn't listen to her, that should harm me. But also doesn't go out of her way to make sure that everything that I do is for her. S tier. A tier. As far as I know, I could be wrong, Demeter is like the least problematic. She just loves her daughter, right? A few of her stories are a little out there, but like all of their stories are a little out there. But yeah, A tier, Aphrodite. I love her. She helps me a lot, even if I don't listen to her. And she continues to help me, even if I do the exact opposite. She also sent me to the hospital. A tier. Athena. Athena, I made a pact with her. If we have time, which we will do, I will tell you the story of why I have a pact with her. I have to go work on school stuff and do laundry, but I hope you have a good rest of your stream. I also hope I go through puberty, but good luck with that, Sticks. Yeah, so Athena, pretty good. She has helped me out through school even though I dropped out, and she continues to help me out. Again, she's not just academic, she is war strategy. So she is planning a lot of things. I personally am someone who plans a lot of things too, so that's why I love her. A tier. B tier, which is still pretty good. You have a very deep voice, by the way. Fun fact, it's actually a lot deeper than this. It's just, I'm so used to raising my voice because, well, you know, do you watch anime? Do you know Orin Host Club? Basically, I was kind of a Tamaki in the sense I just entertain people, and people really love the high-pitched voice. So, I used to raise my voice a lot higher than this. So it's hard to do my natural voice for too long, especially because this mic, I tested it with my friend Elliot. My actual voice doesn't pick up on the mic because it kind of sounds like rumbling. So I'm still kind of raising it, but thank you for yeah, thanks. B tier is Apollo and Demeter. Apollo, love him. He's like my man. If we were in Camp Half-Blood, he would be my godly parent. I am Jesus Christ. So many people before I read Percy Jackson would be like, "Wow, you're pretty psychic. You're pretty good at healing things. You know a lot about medicine. You're probably the son of Apollo." And I'm just like, haha, don't put that out there. Because I'm still very skeptical about magic and like foresight and all that stuff. But Apollo's pretty chill. I used to have a sun pendant. Loved that to bits. Lost it. Don't know where that is now. Demeter, minds her own damn business, rightfully so, gets mad at other people when they don't tell her shit. Mad when her daughter runs away for the king of the underworld. B tier. In C tier, we have Hades and Ares. Not really problematic, but also kind of problematic in their own right. They don't rub me the wrong way. So C tier is like neutral. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have an opinion on those two, if I'm being honest. D tier. Jackasses, but without them, Greek mythology wouldn't really have spiraled into what it is. And the religion. So Hera and Zeus, pretty good in terms of causing events, but pretty shitty in what events they caused. In E tier, we have Hephaestus and Poseidon. Poseidon is just a piece of shit. I will say that till the end of time. And Hephaestus, he is one of the substitute, he's one of the substitute Greek gods, cause no matter what pantheon or story you go for, it's never confirmed who the 12th Greek god is. Because some people say it's Hermes, and others say that it's actually Hephaestus. And then with Hesta leaving the pantheon, some stories say that Hesta actually gave her status to one of them, and it's always interchangeable. No one really knows. I mean, maybe people do know, and I'm just very fucking stupid. But yeah, no one really knows who the 14th one really was. I personally would like it if it was either Hermes or Hephaestus. But with that being said, you know, Dionysus and Hermes. Dionysus kind of overlaps with a lot of gods, and Hermes, he seems a little too, I don't know, messenger god. It doesn't really have the same ring as like the other Olympians, but he is also a trickster god. Let's not forget that. So that's why maybe I'll switch him out with Festus. I probably won't though. Yeah, this is my tier listing of it. Stick around because we will do a viewers version of the tier list. Let me just save this. Will it show my information if I try to save it? What if I just did this? What if I just do this for now and then just try to save it? Title of list. Thomas's Olympian list. Save. What? You must finish creating the. I did finish it, didn't I? Oh, I did. Anyways, perfect. It's downloading. Alright. And now, because we already know, like, what's there, what would you guys say about the choices? Would you move someone up higher? Would you move someone else lower? I know Mel was talking about how we should have moved Hades higher. So, what's everyone's opinions? Because something we can do is, it doesn't have to be 2, 2, and 2, and 2. If you guys want, like, all of them to be S tier, we can do that. Let me actually just go back to this screen. Oop. And let me scroll up a little bit, because I know, you guys said you loved Hades, so we might actually move him up. You guys said you hated Zeus and Hera. And there was... There's something else. I don't know. Because what we can do is just... If I reset it, it's also gonna take away the other tier, so I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't do that. Okay, would you guys want all 7 tiers here again, or is that not your speed? You guys actually said you guys wanted Hades to be higher and then Zeus to be lower, if I'm correct. How are we feeling about Hesta and Artemis? Oh, Mel might have left the stream actually. I actually have a few more stories about the Greek gods if no one is going to tier. Oh, the OS for sure. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, Mel? The OS tier? Oh, is this actually gonna put all of them up here? Is this gonna... There we go. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, no problem about it. I know me and Mel were talking about how we would let viewers do... I'm sorry, you said the all S tier, so I thought you meant all of them. Alright, so Hesta and Artemis stay S tier. Would you want anyone else to be S tier, or would you like everyone else to be below? Wait, did I? Where's Artemis? Artemis. Alright, because I do have more stories about the Greek gods and things they've done in my life if we don't end up doing the viewers version of the tier list. So it's all up to you guys. I might actually just start talking about random things in a minute or two. I know Ghost said something about the other gods. It was somewhere up here. Burden story. I mean, if you want, you could Actually, Mel, if you're free, you can join the voice chat, and then you can tell me where you want the other gods to go. But until then, I guess I'll just do story times. But yeah, tell me what you think about that, because I could just open Discord right now if you want. Yeah, Zeus is a little bitch baby. In the nicest way to say it, Zeus is a little bitch baby. When it's raining and I don't want it to rain, again, because I'm fucking psychotic, I will start shouting at the sky, be like, "Hey Zeus, stop it," and it will stop. Also, something that Mel pointed out, was that I am in fact on a yoga ball. I don't know, I just hate sitting in chairs. Would love to, but my bro's here and I have no privacy. That's fair. But yeah, so anytime it's raining and I'm yelling at him, it will stop. And this probably isn't any of the gods, this is just probably me being super fucking lucky. Me and my friend were heading to a pizza shop to meet up with our other friends, and it started raining. But I didn't know it was raining because I felt nothing. So they were complaining the entire time. I was like, "Are you okay? Are you like standing under like a roof that's dripping?" So we look up. Above me, and only me, is a parting in the sky. A very thin parting, because me and my friend are walking side by side. Above me, there is no clouds. And we're walking down the street, so just the entire... I don't know how it was, but they got so pissed that... It's one of my favorite stories to tell, because no one believes it until we hang out in person, and something stupid like that happens. Because, this one time, I fell down a snowbank, and if you're new to Canadians and what's in Canada, snowbanks can be, about like 5, 6, even 8 feet tall. So I fell down a snowbank, and I kind of just sat there, confused that I fell, because for the most part, it was like packing snow, and then out of nowhere, it just got to soft snow, and then I just went flying. I'm just sitting there, confused. I hear my other friend yelling at me, because the way I fell was apparently so elegant, so pristine. The way I fell was like very posed, and I don't know why I'm censoring the names. Harley, it's Harley. They get so mad when things go my way, because it really shouldn't. When you fall down a snowbank, it should be clumsy and not good looking, but they pointed out that I was posed on the bank, and I don't know. That's why, Aphrodite, you know, probably has my back, making me look good despite what's happening in my life. And then who else is here? Who else? Oh, my pact with Athena. That is something that happened in grade 11. It was during my biology exam. I was like, I ain't passing this. Hey Athena, I have 45 minutes until the exam ends. Let's chat a little bit. So for the next 45 minutes, I'm just talking to her, saying, you know, if you help me out, I'll like, when I have my own house, I will make an altar for her. But also, I will give my firstborn daughter, at minimum, the middle name Athena. And I actually picked out a pretty good name. It's Elizabeth Athena. Elizabeth means oath to God. Athena is just Athena, and like smart and intelligence and strategy and yada yada. So Elizabeth Athena together would be oath to Athena. Pretty fucking solid. And also, it's kind of funny because of Elizabeth Athena Toryn, her name would be Eat. So not only am I like keeping my promise with Athena, but also her initials is gonna be Eat, and I think that's pretty fucking awesome. And ever since then, I've never failed a class. I mean, I failed a few classes, but like not classes that were important to my education. Oh yeah, E.T. you know, oh my god, Elizabeth is gonna have a lot to live up to. I really hope that I don't pressure them, because I know it's one of those things when you find out that your parent has been planning things for you way before you're born, and it's like, anxiety. I really hope that she doesn't feel that way, because, I don't know, I feel like with a name like Athena, she might feel pressured, but at the same time, I feel like, I really hope that she just finds it as a casual, yo, I'm named after a god kind of thing. What else is there? So yeah, in terms of classes, I only filled the classes that I really didn't need. And with university, I dropped out. That was a big F you to Athena there, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, things are going pretty well. After I dropped out, I started doing better on TikTok, and now I'm streaming a little. It may not be an academic route, but it is a war strategy that has gotten me, you know, 19.1, 19.2. I've been losing followers lately because I haven't been posting anything. 19,000 followers on TikTok. So you know, education might not have been my route, but entertaining people has been, and Athena has been helping me out every step of the way. So I'm grateful for that. There's also fucking Apollo's necklace that I had. I have no clue what that is anymore. I have lost that several times in the past, but I've always found it afterwards. Back in 2019, I lost it for like a month or two. I found it in my shoe. Another time I lost it, I found it in the pocket of one of my sleeves. And it's one of those things that it always comes back to me. But it's been about 2 years since I last seen it, and I just don't know where it is. And chances are, it's probably still somewhere in Ottawa, because I've went through all my pockets, because that's where it was last time. I cannot find it for the life of me. So my little sun pendant, the one that I always wore, is just, they don't even have it in stock anymore, because I got it from this Wicca shop, and they completely changed the layout. And with doing so, they discontinued some things and added some other things. So, my one and only sun pendant, just gone. I do have sunstone, but it's not the same. You know, it's... Oh, but I did end up getting a blue topaz necklace for myself, which is in the shape of the sun. Actually, let me go get it. In here somewhere. Wait, is it not in here? Am I that stupid? Or did I just not put it back in the case? I didn't put it back in the case, yeah. Yeah, so I have this sun pendant now. So it's a new one. It still doesn't feel the same like my old one, but it's comforting. Not in the same ways though. I want my sun pendant back. I really do. But you know, substitute, I guess. I actually got 2 blue topaz things from me and my friends, because blue topaz, when it's gifted to someone else, it means eternal bonds, friendship. This relationship is going to be one that lasts. And so I wanted to get one for my friend, but our schedules were so clashy towards the end of my stay in Ottawa that I never gave it to them. Which is probably good, because I was gonna give them the bracelet one, but as you can see, it broke, because it's one of those adjustable ones. And something that I tend to do is just like grab people. So by having that on them, you know, that friendship grab, it's metaphorical for us, you know. Yeah, I might, if I meet them again, I might give them the pendant instead. The reason why I didn't just ship it, because I I probably should just ship it. It's not as personal. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you guys have mailboxes, just do that, and it's for a gift. You guys know how I feel about gifts and stuff. The fucking love languages test. I'd rather it be in person, especially if the meaning of it is internal friendship, rather than just mailing it and being like, yeah, this means friendship, goodbye, you're never seeing me again. Because at least then it's like, hey, I came all the way back to the city to talk to you. Clearly this friendship's going strong. You know? Yeah. That's why I really won't mail certain things. Oh no, give it to them in person. That's way more... Right? It's way more memorable. But I've had a few people when talking about it be like, just ship it to them. It's just a necklace. No... If it was just a necklace, then I would ship it to them. If it was just a necklace, I probably wouldn't even have got it. It's the sentiment, it's the meaning behind the crystal, and also, you know, the emotion that goes with actually being there. I don't know, it's a little weird because I don't like gifts at all, but I can understand the sentiment of it. Which is why I hate when people are just like, it's just a fucking necklace. If it's just a necklace, why are you giving it to them? If you can't find value in the gift that you're giving, why are you giving it to them? It just doesn't make sense to me. Because like I've had people gift very expensive things, being like, yeah, just gonna mail it to them. I understand, you know, like travel restraints, but that's it. It's expensive. That's the only reason why you're giving it to them. Not because you thought of them, not because it means something. Oh yeah, for our anniversary. That's it. So it's just a token that you've been together for a year. Not a token that, yes, you've been together for a year, but now you actually know something about them, and this thing represents all the things you've learned about them. It's you know, don't give me a gift unless you have a meaning behind it other than what's superficial. That's probably also why and it's weird because a lot of the people I know have gift giving as one of the highest love languages, but they themselves don't really see the value in giving gifts. Which is it doesn't make sense to me. People are just, yeah, no, I'm such a huge fan of meaningful presents. Like, I love giving them and receiving them. Yeah. And like, here's the thing. There's also like, give me a piece of paper. Make a card out of fucking, not even construction paper, just like printing paper. Because it shows that, you know, you wanted to give me something, you just didn't know what to get me. And, you know, you use what you could. And that's enough. That is enough. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll do a love languages stream. Maybe towards Valentine's Day I'll do that, because I actually recently did the love languages thing, and yeah, I clearly didn't know what I was doing when I was younger, because I did it once back in December, and my results were all the same except for the first one and the third one switched. Because I couldn't differentiate acts of service and quality time, because I'm growing out of it, but for most of my life, you only spent time with people if they were doing something for you. But in recent years, when I moved to university, when I was living by myself, I started learning, you know, you can still have quality time with someone without them having to do anything for you, and that's, yeah. So, before, acts of service was my number one, and quality time my third. But now that I'm actually starting to realize, you can just exist with each other. They switched, which makes a lot more sense. Because I actually really hate when people do things for me. Like, if I have a problem, let me fix it. Be encouraging, but don't fucking help me. I don't know, I really find it interesting, you know. I also get into debates with people because everyone's like, don't let the test control you. I'm just taking it because it's fun. I'm not basing my entire life off of the fact that my number one is quality time. But then you have those same people who are like, don't let the test control you. Be like, no, I am this personality type. This means this and this and this. If you can't respect that, then don't talk to me because I am this. And like, but you just said not to base your life on it. I know I said it, but I read everything about it. This is who I am. It's like, but even if you assign yourself, that assignment comes from the research that happened to make the test. You are still living your life by the test, and I don't think they really understand that, because I'll be like, oh yeah, my Myers-Briggs, it changes every now and then. Be like, wow, you shouldn't let that happen. Don't let your life be controlled by the test. You should just understand who you are. And then they'll be like, they'll turn around and be like, oh, by the way, my type is this. And it's just like, okay, yeah, so this means that I do this, this, and this. And it's just like, but that means you're living your life by the test. No, I'm not. You're living your life by the test by always changing it. I'm living my life by who I am. No, because you're still doing the test results, and it's just some people. I don't think they realize what they're saying sometimes. But yeah, with that being said, it has been over an hour. For everyone new in chat, what I do is that, because I tend to be overbooked sometimes, I only stream for about an hour and then I end it, which is why in the corner, the follower goal is to extend my streams, just because, with my first stream, I actually had to leave right after because I had a haircut, and then with the last stream, the Minecraft stream, after that, I was hanging out with a few friends, and then the day after that, it was fun. I fucking injured myself. So it's just, yeah, I won't stream for too long until I realize people actually want me to be on here streaming, just because, you know, usually streamers, in the nicest way possible, don't have a busy offline life, or one at all, so they can stream for hours on end, but, I can't do that just yet. I talk to way too many people. Actually, today, and probably for the next week or so, I'm not really leaving my house for obvious reasons, but I am supposed to be on call with a friend at 1:30, because even though I stopped being the therapist friend, a lot of people still want me to help them out. And you know what? People who can acknowledge that they're using me as a therapist friend and trying to change that are a lot better than people who do I'm not gonna say names, but I feel like I just want to put this out here. Someone, when I went on a rant about how people keep using me as a therapist friend, went on a rant about how I should just be okay with that being how people talk to me as friends, and it's just like, no, it's not. That's not okay. You are clearly traumatized, and I know this because I am your therapist. Some people just really have that mindset. Yeah. Some people just we're just talking about how shitty some people are, because you know the whole therapist friend trope? I used to be that, and very recently, in the last few months, I've been telling people not to go to me just for therapy. If you're going to talk to me, say hi or something. And a few people actually turned around and went like, but that's who you are. That's your friend role. I was like, no, that shouldn't be a friend role, and that's not how you should treat someone. I am not your free therapist. I am not free, period. Pay me. So yeah, some people are just really shitty when things change, and having been the therapist friend, I understand why they feel that way. Oh, hey Max! You missed the stream! We're just about to end. I thought I heard you say this before. I just said it, but I don't think, Wait, no, you also followed me, after stream, so this would be the only time that, that you'd be hearing it. Oh. I don't think so. I'm not really one to rant to people who I haven't met yet, like, spoken to, one-on-one yet, so I don't think I have. I might have talked about it with Mooney because we tend to just get very psychological. I really need to talk to Mooney one-on-one just because every time I'm with someone, people. I don't know why Mushy compared me to him because he seems very closed off in comparison. Really you're feeling better from yeah at the hospital. Yeah, I'm doing pretty fine, Max. But yeah, just a little rundown, just a little rundown about what I said in the beginning of the stream. The VOD is probably gonna be out there too. I am completely fine. I can't put the band-aid on because it's not sticking to my face right now. Sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't. Today just didn't want to. It's healing pretty good. The inside is all healed up. I know I made that mistake before where it's like the stitches are healed up. Obviously. Yeah, it's all put together now. The stitches are just there for us there. My nose and my lip have healed, and the cuts inside my lips are healed too. I still have... This hand healed pretty fine, there's just a little dot there, but this still has a bunch of scrapes, so does my knee. My pink hoodie, the one I wore in my last stream, that's trashed. I might actually just crop top it because it's not too high, but it's not that low either. It's like right above the pocket. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, especially because aside from the group chat that we have on Twitter, I'm not one to rant on other people's server. Oh, but yeah, yeah, Max, that's kind of just the rundown. Oh, by the way, I got the Attack on Titan mask. I know we were talking about it that other stream. I actually got it like a few days after. I just completely forgot to mention it on Thursday. So here is the white one, and here is the green one. And the funny thing is, the white one is the one I wore skating. This is the one where I bashed my chin in. I bled through it. This entire bottom section was red inside out. It washed out perfectly fine. It's completely right. It's not like pinky, it's white. And then, so we watched it once after I'd cut myself and we went back to Ray's place to chill. And then I put it back on because we had to go to the hospital. And I bled through it again. We were all tired by the time we went back, so we didn't wash it right away. So we washed it the day after, where it was already like hard and stained. We washed it, it completely washed out again. So not only did it hold my chin together perfectly fine, the reason why I didn't know I broke my chin was because it was just held together by the mask. But it washes out blood amazingly. Twice. So, can you imagine if I go on Etsy, like, great mask does not absorb blood. Keeps chin together when split in half. Oh my god. But yeah, with that being said, I will post the tier list to Twitter in case you want to see that. But I think that'll be all for today. That would be a good review. It really would be a good review. I know you should do it. The thing is, I'm not really sure how Etsy works because every website that I use, you can only leave a review if your account is the one that bought it, and I had someone else buy it for me just because I didn't want to make like another new account. So they would have to leave that review for me. But yeah, that'll be all for this stream. Thanks everyone for coming out, especially you, Az, because I don't know, I had this vibe that you were a night person. I'm Um, the, thanks for the follow. I'm sorry, your name caught me off guard. But what happened was we were cheerlisting the Greek gods, and I'm actually about to end the stream, so I do apologize that you caught me right before the stream ended. Oh my god. Well, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoy what's to come.